I'm Peter Favazza III. I'm the commander of the American Legion in Gloucester, Post 3. When our former commander, Mark Nestor, worked with Mayor Verga to ensure the restoration of this building, we may not have realized how much of an impact a facelift would bring. But the paint was peeling, the structure needed work, and we weren't able to attract the kinds of events this community deserves. It wasn't really a welcoming sight. I'm especially proud to say, while we continue to serve our veterans, we are also building bridges to the community as a whole. We are still honored to host the St. Peter's Novena every year in our hall, the free Veterans Breakfast hosted by the Sons of the American Legion on the first Sunday, and it's still growing. In addition to weddings, birthdays, and fundraisers, we were able to have Jason Grow use our space for veterans' portraits, and even had the privilege of hosting a last-minute photo shoot for the students attending the GHS prom. These events show we're keeping our promise to never forget while we show the next generation what service to the community actually means. Looking ahead, we have monthly Ward 2 and 3 meetings scheduled for the rest of this year. The Fort residents meet regularly, something for everyone. That is the kind of community space that we are striving for. Commander Nestor and Mayor Verga envisioned this building. Thanks to their efforts, we're there now, and we will continue to serve not just the veterans, but the community as a whole.
My name is Mark Nestor. I'm the past commander of the Captain Lester S. Wass American Legion Post Number 3. I've watched this building through many chapters of its long and distinguished history. What we have today, thanks to the restoration supported by our mayor, represents the best of what this historic building was always meant to be. I've seen this building when it was struggling, when we wondered if we could even keep its doors open. The restoration didn't just fix paint and structure. It enabled us to continue our ability to serve our key group of citizens, namely our veterans. In March, one Veterans Hall, Town Hall, brought together service members from across Cape Ann. These and many other community events are what this post was glad to host in this Legion Memorial Building. That's exactly what should be happening. The upcoming Special Olympics fundraiser and the Commander's Day for our Scholarship Fund continue that tradition. We continue to be able to serve our veterans as well as the community. When future generations look back at this restoration, they'll see that the mayor and our community made a critical choice to keep this historic building active and alive. We didn't just preserve a building, we preserved this post's commitment to serve that continues every single day. Thank you.
I'm Paul Kruger, chaplain of American Legion Post 3. From a spiritual perspective, this building restoration represents something very profound. It's about keeping faith with those who served and ensuring their sacrifice continues to bless our community. But faith and service aren't confined to formal ceremonies. Every time our community gathers here, whether it's ward meetings or fundraisers, we're living out the values our veterans fought to protect. As chaplain, I presided over memorial services, and I've learned that the best memorials aren't static monuments, they're living testimonies. When the St. Peter's Novena is held here, or when families hold family events, they're participating in the ongoing of what our veterans fought to preserve. The mayor's support for this restoration was more than civic leadership. It was recognizing the sacred trust we have to honor sacrifice through service. Every person who walks through these restored doors, every child who sees our memorial displays, every community event that happens here is a prayer of gratitude made visible.